Greetings from the land of OP! I am Rob the OPGamer, and I am bringing you another episode of my Ultra Hardcore Minecraft series. Gonna get some more Ultra Minecraft in today, Ultra Hardcore, because I am a glutton for punishment, and I like to scream like a little girl, even though I haven't actually done that yet. And today we are on episode 6 or 7, I forget. I forget the episode number. Sorry about that. I'll get better about that as the time goes on. I think it's 6 or 7. I think it's 7. Might be 6. Anyways, we're going to get rock and rolling here today. I'm going to get into some Thaumcraft, and I'm really excited to do that if I can manage to F5 properly. But before I get into that, I'm still disturbingly low on resources. I have like very little bits of redstone, very little bits of ore and everything in here, down to my last few things. Although the one thing I do have is a good few ender pearls, because I've been harvesting these things as they've been growing. I planted them outside recently. As you can see, they're a little low right now because I just planted them again. I still haven't gotten an extra damn seed, but I've been hitting them every single time they grow as I've been getting things going, and I need some resources, but I'm sick of mining by hand already. We're in 6 or 7 episodes in, I'm already sick of mining. I want to make an ender quarry, because these things rock. They dig for you, but they don't dig holes. They replace it with dirt and take everything out of there, so you don't make giant gaping holes in your landscape, which is nice, because I don't want to do that, because I want to have this area for farmland. So I just wanted to show you guys how I'm going to do this really quick. Each one takes 2 endothermic pumps, 2 ender cores, 1 diamond etched computer matrix, and an ender infused obsidian. And it sounds complicated, but the endothermic pump is a eye of ender and 4 of these guys, these ender infused obsidians. And then you get your ender core infused thing here, so you got your magical wood. You got to take 4 enchanted books for each of these guys and 4 gold in a bookshelf. This isn't hard at all. All you do is enchant a book. I don't know if the enchantment matters or not. I'm going to have to look that up really quick. I don't think it does. You can just take any enchanted book that you want to. And I've got 39 levels to kill, so that's not a big deal. And then we need the diamond etched and computer core, which is just 4 burnt quartz and 4 diamonds around one of those ender infused obsidian, which is 4 obsidian around an ender pearl. Get you 4 of them. So really, it's not that complicated, just a little expensive. So I'm going to need 4 diamonds, 5 oh, nope, those don't take diamonds. 4 diamonds at least, 5, 6, 7 diamonds, a sapling of some kind, I suppose. That's going to be the hardest part, obviously. Shit. So let's make a, let's make really quick a enchanting table. So I've got obsidian around here. Oh, my last few obsidian. Nice. I need to get some more obsidian. Oh, no, I got obsidian in the machine over there, so not a big deal. Got plenty of obsidian laying around. We need 2 books, so I'm going to need some paper. So there's some paper for a book. There's some paper. And I'm going to need leather, which is apparently... Oh, that's right. Oh, wait, I got 2 of these. This is good. Sweet! Where'd I put my ender pearls? I've been harvesting those things as I get them. I've been sticking them somewhere. Alright, there's that leather, and we're going to make our 3 paper, doink, and 2 books, and obsidian, and a diamond? Or no, it's 2 diamonds, excuse me. It's 1 book, and 2 diamonds. There we go. So let's do that, and let's sleep this night really quick, because I have to go kill some more cows. Alright. Cow slaughter complete. I have killed off a good few cows here, and I've got my leather again, and I need... How many books do I need? I forgot already. 1, 2, 3, I need 8 of these total, so I'm gonna need 8, I need 30, oh Jesus, that's a lot of fucking books. I didn't kill enough cows. Look at this, I got 19 leather. Shit! Alright, more cow killing. Okay, if that's not enough fucking cows killed, I don't know what is. I got like over a stack of each of them, so I think we're good. I'm going to go ahead and throw these bad boys up here. At least I've got some meat for a while. That's probably a good thing, at least. Alright, so we need, what did I say? Oh, shit. 8, 16, God, I don't even remember. 8 of these guys, 32 books. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to stick that in there. And I need a ton of paper, so let's see. So we need 3 per book. So I need 32 a couple of times here. So let me go, let's pop OP Bat mode one more time. I'm going to go out here and hit my reed farm. This should give us enough paper, I hope. And I found my ender pearls, by the way. They were in my little bag here. I was carrying them around with me for some reason. I think I'd planned to use them for something, and now I've since forgotten what I planned to use them for, so now I've got other plans. Eventually I'm going to build a much more awesome and much more speedy mining contraption, and you guys will probably like it. I'm hoping everybody likes it. I like it. I guess that's really the only point. If anybody keeps up with my build spotlights, they'll probably know it's coming, because I'm going to do the exact same sort of thing I always do with that. I've done it on my server play a couple times. Oh man, it's nighttime again. Shit! Let me get these reeds out of the water really quick here. There's one. And there's one. And there's one. And there's a couple. Cool. So, but I like the underpup because it doesn't leave gaping holes. I think I mentioned that a few minutes ago already, but I'm just going to say it again really quick. Because we don't want giant gaping holes. Oh, it's noon. Okay. Giant gaping holes are ugly as hell, especially if you're trying to mine next to your base, and you're like, shit, I want this for farmland, and then you can't have it for farmland because you fucked it. So I'm just going to show you guys how this works really quick here. So, let's make our books. There we go. And we'll get our paper. And, oh, you know what? I should probably only get 31, because I have a book right here already. Might as well not waste that book. And I'll throw these back in here for the time being. Cool. And then I will take this enchanting table. We'll just stick it over here for the moment. I'll probably move that later. And we'll just take really tiny... Oh, man, 32. I'm not going to have enough levels for this, am I? Shit. But let's just see if this works. I can do the rest of this off camera if this works. So, oh, you know what I should do is just do that and take the one enchant. There we go. That should help us out. Efficiency, sharpness, efficiency, protection. Let's see if that gets us what we want. Let's take a couple of gold really quick here. What all did that need exactly? We're going to go with... Okay. Oh, I do need more books. Jesus. Alright, I'll make some more books in a second. 4 gold and a bookshelf. So where's my leather? 1, 2, 3. There's 1 book, 2 books, 3 books. And we'll do that. There we go. What in the hell? What the... Ah! Cannot click today. Okay. So there's a couple of those. And there we go. There's a bookshelf. Let's grab some gold really quick here, too. 4 should be good. I'm going to go ahead and smelt this guy straight up, and I'm going to set him to dump downward for the moment. And then this should receive from the top. There we go. So I can do that for the time being, anyway. Actually, what I should do is set this to that guy. That way he outputs this, but not that. There we go. So there's our gold. And I'm going to stick the gold in the corners, and we're going to stick that there, and we'll see if any enchantment works. Yes, any enchantment does work. So, I'm going to show that really quick, and of course, I'll show the Ender-infused obsidian. I'm going to grab some obsidian out of this guy, let this guy cook up some more obsidian over here. Thank you! Make some more. Awesome. Okay. Whoop-de-doop-doop-doop-doop. Alright, ender pearls. I don't know why I'm carrying them on me, really. But, so this is pretty simple. You just do that, and we do that. And there's 4 of them. And I believe if I counted correctly, this is 2 I need up here, and this is 4 right there, and 4 right there, so that's 1 recipe, 2 recipes, 3 recipes, 4 recipes, and 5 recipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many does he need? He needs 1. Okay, so I just need 5 recipes. So I'm going to go 2. That was 1 recipe. So I need 4 more recipes. That's cool. I can do that. That's going to be the ender infused stone. Just like that. And then the endothermic pump needs an eye, some buckets, and some pickaxe. And then, of course, this is going to need eyes of ender. And this needs diamonds, and I need a diamond pick and a sapling. So let me get everything together, guys, and I will be back. Alright, guys, I got a few things going on here. Went and did a little bit of mining just really quick so that I could get some redstone together, because I am going to make a few servos here, just like this, and just like, whoop, there we go, servos. The reason I'm making servos is because I've knocked out some of my wall here. I made a few iron chests flying around in OP bat form, and I'm going to just stick these guys right here. And that's very temporary. Like, don't worry too much about it, because those will probably get moved at some point in the very near future. And I'm going to do this, and we're going to come down here like this. There we go. And these are just going to be item ducts, which I've shown on camera in a previous episode. And I have made these for the purpose of upgrading these guys like this. And the reason I'm doing this is because at the very end, I'm actually going to come over here and get my trash can out of the floor briefly. And by briefly, I mean for the foreseeable future. At least for a little while. Stick that right down there. And stick in... we'll go one more item duct. Just so he's one more away. And we'll get that right there. Sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab... I've got cobblestone aplenty in my inventory here. From mining. Grab one of those, one of those, one of those. And I'm going to get in here. And I'm going to tell each one of these guys... Oh, you got to right click with an open hand to modify that. Keep this on blacklist. And I'm going to tell him no cobblestone. No sand. That was weird. No dirt. And no gravel. I'm going to do that for each of these 8, and I'll be back. Alright, so the reason we're doing this is because this is our overflow chest. I'm going to be coming up here and feeding this pipeline right out the top here, I'm thinking. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is where I'm going to set up Quarry for the time being. We're going to just run ourselves one single quarry, I'm thinking. And by one quarry, I mean, of course, I finished my ender quarry I was showing at the beginning of the episode that I was getting ready to build. And basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to run this guy, and I'm going to leave the server running for a little while I get myself figured out for the Thaumcraft rooms, so that way we get some resources going. I blacklisted these guys so that they can't take junk, and the junk will end up down here. It's going to hit all these other inventories first, so basically if we overflow like crazy, we'll just trash can stuff. But as long as stuff ends up in these guys, then what we'll do, actually what I should do, is I should get this, and I should probably move things around a little bit here. Let's do it more like this, actually. Let's go... I want all these barrels to get filled up. Definitely those 3, and the coal, and the... yeah, definitely all these barrels. The only barrel I don't need is... what's that? Glass? We don't need glass. Redstone we need. Coal, there we go. So I'm going to do this. Do one of these numbers, basically. And everything's going to come in from right there. And so this is going to now come over here and go down there. And I'll take one over here, and we're going to put the trash can on this end. And the reason why is because everything's going to come in here, and it's going to filter through the barrels if it can. And by if it can, I mean not those 2, because those 2 are empty, and I don't have a use for them right now. So we'll leave those empty for the time being. They'll filter everything over through here. And actually, we should do it this way, I think. Yeah, saltpeter, there we go. And then I'll go up one more, just to, whoop. We want to make this so it has to pass everything. We just right-click that twice and it won't connect to that barrel. And then it has to come up and over. That way, it goes to the nearest inventory first if possible, so it can only put in these barrels what's already in them. So it's going to loot through here and loot through here, and then once it hits here and no other barrels are appropriate inventories, they'll go up and down and start hitting the chests. So anything that doesn't fit in the barrel is going to hit these chests, and anything that doesn't fit anywhere is going to get trashed. So we're not going to end up with loot on the floor, is the whole idea here. And now that I've gotten that ready, I'm going to pop OP bat form again, and I can go ahead. I like to leave a little bit of cobblestone on me, so I'll put this sand away. We'll put this dirt away, and we'll put this gravel away, and we'll get outside. And I have set up for the quarry out here. The way you set up for Ender Quarry is you have to put fencing. And I think if I read right, you can do up to 256 by 256. I just did 64. This is just 4 chunks by 4 chunks. And if I did this right, the fence should tell this that this is where it needs to dig. Yes. Fence boundary successfully established. Cool, sweet. So it is now going to dig everything in there, but it doesn't dig. It replaces ore with dirt is what happens. So all we need to do is bring this up with power. That's why I made all this fencing, by the way. I made a bunch of tesseracts so that I could tesseract things to and from the base, like power and item ducts, but then I decided it doesn't actually dig holes, so I probably don't need to make it very far away. So I'm just going to pipe straight into the roof for the time being. Again, this is very, very, very temporary, so anybody that thinks this is ugly, this is all going to get moved later. And he apparently can only output to an adjacent chest. No big deal. What I'm going to do really quick is just make a chest. There we go. Oh man. All that terrible time. So we'll get a chest like this, and we will get, let's see, 2 more pieces of glass and a redstone. And I know I've got some iron in here. Oh, I got plenty of iron actually. Don't even need to cook any right now. And we'll just make ourselves another servo. Like so. Oh. And all we will do is we will put this chest right on top of this guy. And the reason I'm putting the chest on top is because he'll output to the chest, and then I can just simply bring the power cable right up through here. So we'll bring power up like this, and if we, before I do that, I'm going to connect the chest. There we go. This is so ugly, but so temporary, so please nobody freak out. Or go ahead and freak out. I honestly don't give a fuck. And I'm going to set him to ignore, and we're going to wrench him once, so he's always pulling stuff out and putting in the system here. So everything's going to work its way down here and filter into the system, and if we give him power, that should start happening. Yep, there we go. So there's some cobblestone coming in almost immediately. So this is working perfectly. So you can see we've already got some cobblestone, we've already got some apatite. I might need to put another guy here. You know what, let's just do this. Let's wrench both of these, and let's make 2 more of those servos, because I want that to pull out as fast as possible. So, there we go. And we'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I got that tin, that's kind of weird. And I will make just 2 more servos really quick. Boink. And we'll upgrade both of these. And again, disabled, and disabled, and I will just connect. There we go. That way the chest shouldn't ever overfill. It looks like he's not getting enough power anyway. I don't have a lot of engines down the bottom, as anybody that saw last episode might see. I've only got a few engines down there. I put a couple more in the intervening space, but this guy doesn't look like he's going to operate very quick enough to overflow this thing anyway. I don't know if he spills out if he overflows or not, but really best not to really chance it. So we got items coming in, and everything is filtering their way down, and we can see them actually hitting that barrel. Oh, there's some copper. Look at that. We got some copper coming in. And actually, if I get down there really quick, and we watch that copper is going to come straight through here. This is a good chance to see this on camera. So there's the copper. He's filtering his way through. He's like, okay, I can't hit any of these barrels. These barrels aren't valid. He didn't even bother going up there. Like, this flint won't go up there. Actually, I should get some flint in one of these barrels is what I should do. But he's going to come down here, and he's going to go, okay, well, none of those inventories worked for me, so I'm going to go in the first available ones down here. And he's going to hit this chest right here. See, look, there's some iron, there's some apatite. I'm going I'm going to grab this apatite really quick here, and I'm going to grab this flint that's coming in. And those barrels that we didn't use, yeah, we're going to use them really quick, because why the fuck not? Probably a good plan to use what space we have while we have it. So we'll go ahead and just connect that. We'll connect that guy, and I'll go ahead and wrench this back into place. There we go. I guess I didn't do it quick enough to catch that apatite, so no big deal, really. Okay, look, there's an order shard. Sweet. So this is totally working. I'm going to grab this out because I didn't get that on in time, so I'll just put that in there manually. But you can see that there's no hole being dug. You see that? The mountainside, all the earth is not moving at all. It's replacing what it's mining with dirt, and I don't really know why that's exactly how it works, but hey, at least we don't have a gaping hole, and we're not tearing up the terrain around our base. So I'm only probably going to run this thing once, maybe twice. I'll do another one back there or over to the side or something. But just to get some resources going, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to build a giant, awesome mining machine once I get enough resources to power it. For the time being, I don't have the ability to power it, so that's just how we're going to do it for now. So I'm going to put away these spare fence pieces because we don't need them, and that, and that. And that'll be good. And next, we are going to get rocking and rolling with some Thaumcraft. Let's do it finally. Alright guys, so I was pretty much melting up some glowstone, because I do have a little bit of glowstone over here. I've let this quarry one for a couple of hours, actually. I was in the other room talking with some people, so I've actually got a good bit of stuff. This is working out really well. The pipes were just really slow, though. I don't like slow pipes, so we're melting up some glowstone here, and I am putting the glowstone in them. So you just basically put the crucible, glowstone in the crucible, and then you put it from the crucible, or the magma crucible, into the fluid transposer, and then you just apply it to the item duct to get the impulse item duct, which moves way faster. It's the same process as when you're putting redstone into redstone conduits. And I replaced this all back here already, and I had to re-blacklist all these, but it's really cool because things are moving a lot faster now. Look how fast things are cruising through the pipes. Just like, wow. So, yeah, makes me happy. The chests have actually pretty much filled up. Like I said, I've been running this for a couple of hours now. So this is all full, this is all full, this is mostly full. I even got an obsidian title and totem. Not sure where those came from, but hey, we got them. Even some ethereal essences. So apparently we destroyed a few nodes that might have been underground, from what I can understand. So this will be useful for some of our Thaumcraft stuff we're going to do here in a few minutes. So I just thought I'd melt this up. The way I've found it's best to do this is 4 glowstone fills up 5 impulse ducts. So when you're doing your impulse ducts, do yourself a favor and make them in multiples of 5, because one recipe makes 6. So you go 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So if you make 5 recipes at a time, you'll make 30, and then you can use 24 glowstone, you'll be all good. So that's the story with that, and now we're done there. So now we're going to move on to Thaumcraft. Bump-a-da! Apparently an Enderman left me a piece of dirt. Oh well, whatever. We filled up in cobblestone and gravel really fast, but haven't gotten much dirt and sand because it's replacing the stuff with the dirt to mine it. Is how that ender quarry works out. So I'm thinking that obviously it's leaving dirt there, so who cares about dirt really? So here's how we're going to get started with this. I've got a few things in my knapsack here, and we got this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And the keen observer has probably been seeing that for a while. What's all this for? Apparently I left a hardened glass around. Oh well, we'll put that in there. Oh, I have 9 hardened glass. I just made more. Stupid. Okay, so first we're going to make our writing tools, like so. Kadonk. And then we're going to make ourselves 3 tables. Doink, doink. And then we're going to take our tables. We're going to take 1 table. We need to smack it with a wand. We're going to make some wand caps here. So we're going to go 2 of these guys, like so. And that's going to be our wand caps. And we're going to take 1 wand cap, and a stick. And bow, there's our first iron-capped wooden wand. And we're going to take this guy and toss him on the ground and right-click him with a wand. Is that how that works? Maybe I need V in this fucking thing. Do you have to place it? I think you have to place it. There we go. Yeah, you place it, you don't just toss it. And there's our Thaumaticon. So we've got our first few bits of things to research going on here. And we got thaumaturgy, and we got alchemy, and there's a few things we can already do like right off. Like here's a crucible, And here is, you know, our thermometer, which I've already made. I've already been scanning some stuff, and we've got things going on. Things and stuff, guys. Things and stuff. And what else was I going to make? I think that was it, actually. Oh. I think that's it that we need to make in there. So I'll throw that away, and we're going to come in here, and I'm going to make this the Thaumcraft room. I'm going to make the giant crafting thing right in the fucking center of this room, and then we're going to have jars around the outside edges. It's going to look really kick-ass. And I'm going to put the... I think I'm going to put my table and crucible over here. So let's get our research table. Let's not put it right there because that's a shitty-ass terrible place for it. So right there and right there I'm thinking. And then that guy right there. Does that look good? So you right-click that guy and you're going to get your arcane work table. And I don't think I like it there. I'm going to move it over one. We'll just punch him out really quick. Mikey Tyson's Punch Out. There we go, that looks good. And then we're going to take our scribing tools and right-click the desk there, and now we have a research table. And these are the research bits that I've unlocked from running around with my thermometer, just scanning stuff. And now that I've made a few things, let's see if we can scan any of this. Research table? Nope, can't understand that. Can't understand the work table. Can we understand the Thaumicon? Nope. So I still can't understand a lot of stuff. I wonder if I can scan my, Nope. I scan the tile, I scan the brick. Can I scan the glass? No. Oh, nothing can be learned from that. Okay, see down the bottom right-hand side it shows me what can be learned. So we've got the basics of our research going, and we've got to put some paper in there to make our research happen. So to get the paper, obviously, we're just going to do some reads. So let me get out some reads here. I'm just going to get out... Oh man, I need to get more reads. Let me go get some more reads really quick, guys. Just head over to the reed farm here. So we got some reeds for our paper here, and I'm going to just go ahead and just make this whole stack into paper. 21 paper looks good. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and put the rest of this away for the time being. There we go. And we're just going to stick this paper right in here. Doink. No? Is that not how this works out? Oh, it's showing a stack of paper on there already. I thought you put paper in this. I guess that's changed in some fashion. I got a point for what? Gained 1 research points for arbor. Okay. Do I right-click the table with the paper? No? I'm trying to figure out how to do research. Well, let's ask the Thaumicon. How do we our research? I think this changed a little bit since I last looked. The peck, the enchantments, strange creatures, magical trees, ores, aura nodes, aspects, research. Before you build most atomic tool items and blocks, you first need to discover how to do so. There are several steps in this process: exploring the world, examining blocks, items, and creatures with the thermometer, taking the research points you gathered from your first step, and expanding your aspect knowledge with the research table. Okay, once complete, the thermometer will display the aspects the object grants or contains in the bottom right of the screen. Yada yada. Here's our scribing tools. We already made those. Research discovered in this fashion will have their icons. You have gathered some... Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Scribing tools used to craft table will be located in slot 1. You should see all the primal aspects and possibly some compound aspects listed in the area marked 3, with everything varying amounts attached to them. While you enter a world for these first time, every player is assigned a small pool of primal aspects to get them started. If you have done something exploring with the thermometer beforehand, then you might have a significant number of primal and compound aspects listed here. You can now start combining aspects into more complex aspects by simply clicking on those, which contribute to digging for section 4. The selected aspects will appear in the area 4. You have... Wait, what? Combine or dragging into the ruined circles in the area 4. It didn't say how to actually get the research started in here. The selected aspects will appear in the area 4, and then you will have 2 selected. Pressing the purple button will attempt to combine them. If successful, you should see what was gained in the bottom right, and it should appear in area 3. Where's it talk about Area 1? Oh, 2. You can now make this research note in the table to start researching it by placing it in slot 2. If you can read their title instead of seeing strange runes, you are simply able to click on them. Oh wait, something about paper right there, I just saw that. You are simply able to click on them. Paper and ink will be consumed from your inventory and will gain a research note. Okay, what about off the table? I can click and drag these, but there's no paper over there. I can't place the paper here. Hang on, guys, I'm gonna go figure this out. Guys, I think I got this. You have to have the scribing tools and the paper in your inventory, and then you go in the Thaumcraft here and you start researching something. So let's go over here. This is advanced node tapping. I don't know what this is yet because I haven't gotten there. This is research expertise. This is kind of cool because you can kind of choose where you're going to go. So I think the first thing that I want to start doing is getting a better wand. I think that's probably going to be one of the first things I want to do. So here's a copper wand cap, here's gold wand cap. And it says right there, it says click to get a research note for this research. It shows right here when I hover over this, you can see it says gold wand caps, capping things off with style. Click to get research note for this research. So I'm going to click that, and it says right there, it says research note added to your inventory. You've already had this research note in your inventory. So I got it right here. So we're going to click this, and we shift click this guy in here, and look, we got this now. So we have to connect these aspects, and I am not quite sure how to do this yet, so let's check the Thaumcraft one other time. And I'm going to go straight through here. And where did I have... There, here we go. So once we get this in here, it says open the inventory. You should see all the primary compound aspects listed in the area marked 3 and varying amounts attached to them. When you enter a world for the first time, player sign, blah, blah, blah. You can now start combining aspects into more complex compound aspects by simply clicking on those you wish to combine or dragging it into the rune circles in Area 4. This is Area 4 right here. The selected aspects will appear in the Area 4, and you have two selected when you have two selected, pressing the purple button will attempt to combine them. If successful, you should see what was gained from the bottom right hand, and you should appear in Area 3. The compound aspects are consumed even if the combination did not result in valid component aspects. You need to be carrying a set of scribing tools and paper for this. See, this is the part that I didn't read. If you open your Thaumcraft, you will see all the knowledge you have and also all the knowledge that you are now able to pursue. Flashing square or round icons represent primary researches. If you can read their title instead of seeing orange runes, you are simply able to click on them. Paper and ink will be consumed from your inventory and you will gain a research note. You can now take this part to, yeah, we figured that out. This is what we need to do. Placing an aspect consumes 1 research point. If you make a mistake, you can click on the aspect again to remove it, but you will not regain the research point. So you have to connect the line to these things. So Section 5 will now display a sheet of paper covered in hexagonal tiles with aspect icons around the outer edge. If you see question mark icons, it means that you do not know that aspect yet, and you will need to learn it first. To complete your research, you simply need to connect and activate all of the aspects. You do this by dragging an aspect to a hex adjacent to it that is either composed of the target aspect or can be combined with another aspect to form the target aspect. Placing an aspect consumes 1 research point. If you make a mistake, you can click on the aspect and get it removed, but will not regain a research point. So basically, you continue along until you have formed a pattern connecting all the starting aspects. The outer aspect need not be connected to all others. They will simply need to form a connected whole. So basically, we need to connect these, but I don't know what these are yet because I haven't gotten there. So I need to combine some of my aspects here. So I'm going to take air, and I'm not going to do alienness. I've only got 4. Let's do water. Oh, I've discovered modus, but that's not one of them, because otherwise it'd still be a question mark. So let's combine air with, let's do primal stuff, air and fire. Oh, I gained a research point for Lux. I didn't discover anything, so I already knew Lux. Terra? That didn't do anything for me. Ordo and Perdito. There's Perdito. Oh, that's vacuous. I already have that one, because it says down here in the corner. And Ordo? Didn't do anything for me. So we're done with air. Let's take water and we'll start over. Fire. Nope, nothing. Ordo. Oh, discovered Gallum. Gillum? Gellum? Gallum? Gellum? I don't know. Gained Evictus, already have that. And Perdito, nope, doesn't do anything. Fire and Ordo, oh, that's Potentia, we already have that. That doesn't do anything. And Terra, that doesn't do anything either. So we're good there. Or let's do Ordo and, nope, that doesn't do anything. Terra, nope. And the last two, nope, nothing. Okay, so now we would need to start combining these other aspects of things. So let me check up one thing really quick, guys. I'm going to go and see. There's got to be ways I can find out what I'm missing here, things I can discover. Because I hate running around scanning things because I never know what to scan. I just try to scan things at random, and more often than not, it tells me, hey, you don't know this yet. So, or you don't have the research understanding required in order to do this. So I'll be back, guys. I think we've spent too much time. We're way over time, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. I'm going to back up to right here so we can make a screenshot, because I know how everybody collects these screenshots of me. Like, favorite, follow, subscribe, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, /Rob the OPGamer, link for every one of them. Peace!